Man, 3 years of Brotherhood.
Has it really been that long?
It really has. It's crazy to think about, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember writing that comment like, what did I say? Top of the morning to you, laddie?
Yeah, something like that.
I remember the word laddie was in there, and I wrote, sorry, I just had to.
Yeah, and you had your profile pic back then was a picture of CGI Simon.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh, wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first saw it, I thought, "Oh God, here comes another one," because there are always these people who comment who are completely random or spammers, or they have that one comment and then they never talk to me again. So I thought, "Oh God, here's another one."
Right. No, I only put that there because I couldn't at the time find a crisp picture of 80 Simon. Um, I'm
I'm
still,
not. No, I'm not blaming you on your profile pic picture. That's whatever.
yeah, but
I
I
mean,
mean, like,
looking back on it now,
if I could have chose one or the other, I would have gone with 80s because I'm not a huge fan of the movies.
I only really like the second one. Like that's the only one I'll actually watch. I don't really mind the first one because it wasn't bad.
But the latter two,
Uh, each one made the grave a little deeper.
yep. And this is why we're brothers, because you and I know good chipmunk content when we see it.
Yeah, well, that and our combined and our love of all things odd.
Yeah.
Like the way I can say
Spelled
almost anything.
OOD.
I can say almost anything and it'll make you laugh, like Ghost Leary
Yeah, that still makes me laugh.
or meep meep.
But it's that tongue thing you do at the end that makes me laugh. It sounds funny on one end of the microphone.
There's one other thing that I know that I do that makes you. Oh yeah, you and your family will be cursed for always and eternity.
Darn at the. You know why that makes me laugh?
Why?
It's because it reminds me of Yzma.
Well, I mean, duh, it's Eartha Kitt.
Oh, that's Eartha Kitt you were doing?
Yeah, that's Earth. That she was that character in Holes.
Holes.
That was the movie it's from.
But well, hang on, I've seen Holes. Who was she in Holes?
Madame Zeroni.
That was Eartha Kitt?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, first of all, I didn't know that was from a movie. I thought you just made that up.
No.
I've only seen Holes once. I mean, I liked it, but
I own it, sir. I used to actually. I don't think I have it anymore. I think it's.
to quote one of the characters in the movie, "Excuse me."
Excuse me.
I love how how he turned that around on her at the end.
Yeah.
That was awesome. But so I figured, I guess I wanted to go ahead and because I already know a good bit about you, but I feel like there's a lot of gaps that I'm only wondering because I want to really get closer. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah, I
like
got you.
brothers, only closer. Okay, so my first question would be, how far back in your childhood can you remember?
Um, I do have some memory from when I was 3, but there's like gaps of stuff in between then and there. Like
Oh,
I
yeah?
can't remember every single moment of every single year of my life, but I
Oh,
do
yeah.
have memories.
Yeah, I can't remember any further than 4, but
Really?
again, it's like gaps.
Yeah, my really only memory I have of me being 3. Well, I have 3 main memories that still stick to me. Me asking Santa for a Boots doll when I was 3 for Christmas.
Hmm.
Asking for a brother because he was born right after I turned 4. So
Ah,
and drinking from a bottle in a high chair.
oh, I don't even
I
remember
was,
that.
I was developmentally behind.
It's all right, buddy. I think the main memories that stick out for me, as young as I can remember, is I used to live in this 5 apartment building. It had like 5 different apartments in it.
Uh-huh.
And we used to call it the red apartments because it was painted red, but they have since painted it green, and it just feels weird seeing it green now.
Yeah,
And,
right.
and the main memories I have of that were when I first owned CTR and I would play it every chance I got.
Nice.
I vaguely remember when 9/11 happened. Vaguely. Like, I remember, like fuzzy stuff.
I really don't remember when it happened. I just remember learning about it in school a couple years later.
And another thing I remember was it was a 2-story apartment, and I don't know why, but our stairs didn't have like a railing, because it was like one of those stairs that, like, in the living room it's like up against the wall, but the couch is like on the wall where it goes to, and there was no railing near the end of the wall where the stairs come through.
Ugh,
So if I wanted, yeah, I know, right? So if I wanted to, I would go through that little crevice and jump and land right onto the couch. I'm sure I did. Actually, I remember me and my sister having jumping competitions, not from the stairs to the couch, but from the top of the stairs to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh my gracious.
Yes, and I remember tearing up my knee that way.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, actually, it's not there anymore. I realized, for the longest time, I still had the scar. It was on my right knee, and for as long as I can remember, I think it went away when I was like 12, but I remember it being right there on my kneecap.
Huh.
Yeah, and yeah, no, that was a horrible thing, but that's as far back as I can remember.
Another one of my earliest memories that I have. I remember I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
My mom took me into a Hollywood video store.
Ooh.
Yeah, you remember how old those are.
We still have a couple around here in Belmont.
I don't. Anyway, I remember. I don't know why I rented Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein, but I did, and that's what ignited the spark.
Ooh, nice. The first time I ever saw Alvin and the Chipmunks, actually, this is really good. I watched. I don't know what it's called. It could, for all I know, it could just be like the Chipmunk Christmas Special or whatever, but it's the one with the golden harmonica.
Oh, the Chuck Jones animated one?
Yeah, that one. And the kid's sick, and he wanted a golden harmonica for Christmas, and Alvin gives him his.
So Alvin does have a heart.
Apparently. That was the first time I ever watched them, and it was on a VHS tape, which, wow, takes you back, doesn't it?
Exactly, that's what Alvin Must Meet Frankenstein was on.
Yeah. We had, like, different, like, Alvin specials. Like, another one we had was Rockin' Through the Decades. You remember that one?
That one I've heard of, but I've never seen.
Oh, that one's actually really good. They actually, like, go through, like, I think all the way from the 50s to the 90s, maybe early 2000s. And they do, like, popular songs of those decades. It's because it starts off literally with a montage of all the popular hits of those times.
Hang on, isn't that the one that has Charlene the Chipette?
Yeah, it is. That's the one where Alvin's singing Crocodile Rock, and she's the... Actually, what I read about that, and Cicely's told me this too, that was supposed to be Britney, but apparently something happened with the animation. The hair appeared blonde, and people thought it was somebody different.
Huh.
Yeah, so technically Charlene doesn't exist. We made her up, I guess.
Well, Austin made her up.
No. Like, the fan base made her up. Like, long before you and I ever started doing all this.
Oh.
Like, the Charlene that we thought was Charlene is not Charlene.
Huh, interesting.
But speaking of VHS tapes, I had... Did you ever see those really bizarre Ronald McDonald cartoons?
Nope.
Those were so weird. Because what would happen was, like, it would start off live action, right? And Ronald McDonald would jump into a ball pit. He would turn into a cartoon, come out the other end, and be like in this cartoon world with Grimace and Hamburger and all that. It was really weird.
I hate when they do that. I hate that.
I'm not a big fan of it either.
Hate.
You would hate Page Master.
Oh, I do. I hate Page Master.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Unfortunately.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I just hate live action going to cartoon because it's like
I just hate Macaulay Culkin.
Okay, that I don't agree with. I liked him in the first 2 Home Alone movies.
Home Alone, I don't really mind him in, but anything else I can't really.
When I grow up and get married, I'm living alone. Do you hear me? I'm living alone.
I love when
living alone.
I love when he comes across a picture of Buzz's girlfriend. He goes, "Woof."
Yeah. Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. My favorite scene in that entire movie. We're not gonna hate you. Be a good little fella and open the door.
I love the spider on the face.
That would be my brother and probably you.
Yes, me and my dad.